Hey, I'm Emily from The Brag, talking to our favourite artists and musicians here at the 2016 ARIA Awards. This year's the second year you've been nominated for Best Dance Release. How are the new songs sounding? Could you make it 3 years in a row next year?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll be in Best Ethnic Music Group next year.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I think we're going for urban contemporary jazz pop fusion.
I'm actually going for post-dubstep folk trap.
Yeah.
That sounds very interesting.
What about this for a genre? Future Whiz. What do you think? Future Whiz.
Fee Whiz.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a beautiful genre.
It's a concept.
Only heard in parts of Liberia usually, but
Albania's got it too.
And Albania, Algeria. There's a few spots where you can hear it in the later clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's been a big influence for you on your music career?
When I was writing my EP, I was really influenced by The Weeknd lyrically, and then I wanted to take the whole electronic vibe, so it still sounds like Australian.
Yeah.
So I like lots of artists like SZA, FK Twigs. Yeah. Awesome.
It's a solid group of artists you're nominated alongside for Best Urban Album. Does it make it sweeter to be up alongside quality talent?
Definitely, yeah. And the fact that, the rap scene in this country is so small that you know everybody and everybody works together and it's just a bunch of friends, really.
Yeah, cool. How do you rate your chances for a nom for Best Video for next year's ARIAs?
I reckon we got that in the bag.
Yeah, we've figured out the system now.
Yeah.
It's all fucking rigged.
Yeah, the whole thing's a joke. We set it up from the first place. We're gonna win tonight. We already know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They asked us, to make a video speech. We were like, you know what? We'll just come along and grab it in person.
Redfern's not too far.
It's very gracious of you.
We're lovely guys.
Which Australian musicians are you listening to at the moment?
I've been really getting into the Paper Kites new record. I think it's really beautifully done. I really like those guys. Boy and Bear, Josh Pike. I mean, I've worked with a bunch of Australian artists, and a lot of them are good mates of mine. So, always really interested to see what comes out of this place. It's an amazing country for music. It really is. Yeah.
When we talk about Love Is Your fourth album, so what do you want to achieve next?
Well, I feel like every album's been different, and the last one took a very long time to write, and I only had 12 days to record it. I think that perhaps next one I'd like to write it and record it in real time. And so I've set myself up in a bit of a recording setup, and it might take 6 months to make it this time instead of 12 days. And I haven't quite figured out the aesthetic yet, and when I do, I'll be pretty happy. But we're not there yet.
What is one song that you play to make you feel strong?
Well, I think right now we just actually released a single, We're All Waiting, and we did a beautiful video in Newcastle, and I went bald and I had a wig on at the beginning of the day, and I'm like, you know what, just dealing with it, just embrace the elephant in the room. Took the wig off and walked around Newcastle and gave out flowers to all the locals. It's just the best video, and I think that's just my focus at the moment is that song, because it just means everything I'm going through right now, and the support and the love and everything, so giving back,
Well, what's been the most encouraging response to all of your music and what you've done this year?
I think just fans coming out and people paying to see us in concert, and I guess to have people that care and
can't really believe it, when kids sing the lyrics and shit back here.
I can't really believe, sorry.
No, you go, man.
Honestly, my parents actually know what the hell I do on my spare time. That's pretty awesome as well.
Have they come along to a few shows?
Absolutely.
His dad bought so many of our records.
Actually, my mom's the only person in Bondi Junction who has one of our t-shirts, so it's pretty obvious who she is when she walks out in public. Oh, it's probably my mother, so there you go.
Teaming up with the Melbourne Symphonic Orchestra must have been a phenomenal experience. What did you take from it?
That there are a lot of really talented musicians who don't necessarily have their own act. It's kind of that's the most bizarre thing, is you're surrounded by guys who are so proficient in playing music, but they're not their own solo project. And that to me is mind-blowing, because if I could play like them, or if anyone could play like them, it adds such a dimension to having a thing like that.
How's it been to tour the album one last time with such intimate gigs?
It's
It's been tough. Like we've been doing
In one day, is that right?
Yeah, we do like 5 a weekend, so it's pretty intense.
But it's also been great because we've toured all of these regional pubs that we would never have played. And it's been great to go around and do that because it's like how bands back in the day used to just get on the road and just tour like that. So we've got to see a lot of beautiful old venues.
What's some advice you'd want to dish out to any aspiring artists?
I just say like follow your own thing. You know, make sure you have a unique sound because that's what's going to set you apart from everyone else.
And just keep doing it and doing it and doing it over and over again. And it's the only sure way to hone your craft.